My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
And a very happy September 24, 2021 to you and your families. However you may be watching, we're glad that you've decided to spend your Friday night with us as we bring you live coverage of Black Tornado North Medford football right here on Table Rock Sports Productions. I'm Brian Gregg. Alongside me over here, the man behind the lens and a Medford man himself, Jonathan Mercuri. John, welcome to the broadcast.
I'm glad to be here covering football again.
As we're coming to you here live from Liberty High School in beautiful Hillsboro, Oregon, as we welcome in the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular here in Southern Oregon, as the Black Tornado have made their way north, as they've been welcomed here to Liberty High School, as the Black Tornado coming off a huge win last week, as they welcomed in the Bowmen of Sherwood, where they took them down 28-21 to move to 1-1 on the year. But tonight they are getting another test as they take on the 2-1 Liberty Falcons, as the Falcons overtook Aloha as well as Lincoln, but were unable to be victorious last week as they were taken down by Lake Ridge. We're pleased to bring you this game right here on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Big thank you to Joe Brett, who's the executive producer for tonight's events. We'll step aside, but when we come back, we will kick this thing off. For Jonathan McCreary, Brian Gregg, glad for you to be here as we're excited to bring you Friday night football on a very warm Hillsborough night. We'll be back.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
And welcome back to a very warm late September, almost October, up here in the beautiful Rose City, just about 15 miles outside of downtown Portland West. As Jonathan McCreary, I'm Brian Glegg. So glad that you've decided to spend your Friday night with us as two teams are going to go at it out of conference. And, Jonathan, we were talking about at the break that North Medford had a big win last week, taking down a Sherwood team who is notorious for being in state championship type of games. Big win for them last week. What do they have to do tonight to add to the win column as they find themselves on the road tonight?
Well, I found last week, I had the pleasure of doing the South Medford game last week, but I kept my eye on that North Medford game. And North Medford, they just have to come in here and not take this opponent lightly like they did last week. They played Sherwood. They built a nice 28-7 lead. But then as the night went on, you just saw Sherwood inching their way back into the game. So North Medford came out with a punch, and Sherwood had the ball down 21-28, and North Medford got a nice stop. So if they get out to a lead tonight, they got to keep it.
Head coach Nathan Chin, Southern Oregon University graduate himself, staying home as he's trying to bring back that glory as North Medford was so accustomed to for a number of years. Nothing would be more special to that town than to get back to the playoffs and have an opportunity to hang some hardware. But tonight they have to make their way north as we are here on the Lithia Superstore game of the week as Liberty in their traditional blue helmets with Carolina blue trim and that black tornado red with black and white tops. As the Liberty will kick this one off as we are underway here at Lincoln High School. And the black tornado taking full advantage from the kickoff. This is Ty Pugliano, and he will scamper all the way down to the 16-yard line. So a great start for the Black Tornado and head coach Nathan Chin. And all of a sudden they find themselves almost in the red zone after a huge kickoff return. And those are the ways you like to start football games, Jonathan.
Yeah, and any little play North Medford can get early in this game, just going to build confidence like last week against Sherwood. They came out, a lot of people counted them out. They had a tough start to the season with a couple losses. But it doesn't mean that a season's lost in the early stages if you play like this.
Never lost it all there, Jonathan. As Mason Warren, the 5'11 senior, is the man, the signal caller. Give it inside, up the middle. As he will give it to Hannah, the 5'11 junior. And he will pick up about 3 yards on the play.
Getting ready for second down.
On second down, and this one will be complete. as Bryce Dyer will be the man responsible for that one.
And maybe a little low on the throw that towards his chest, and he gets a couple more yards there.
So a 3rd down and 3 here after the great kickoff return to start this one. The Black Tornado would love to come away some points as we are in the first series just underway. Jonathan McCreary, Brian Gregg here on the call. On 3rd down, give it inside. As Hanna will make his way to the first down marker. No indication yet. And he will be short of the marker. And that'll bring up the first 4th down scenario. So head coach Nathan Chin has decided to leave his team onto the field. And a 4th down and about a half a yard, Jonathan.
And I like this decision. Set the tone early. Be aggressive. Come out here. Maybe you get it. Maybe you don't.
Inside zone read. Enough for the first. As Ty Pugliano, who had the huge kickoff return to start it, he picks up 3 yards. And a first down, goal to go here for the Black Tornado with 10:03 here to start this first quarter. As Mason gives it outside, and the Falcons are right there as Ty is wrapped up. Maybe we'll lose about a yard. But as you were talking about, Jonathan, I really like the intensity that head coach Nathan Chin has brought to his team right now. You can see that they're playing with a lot of energy out there to start this football game.
Yeah, and that SOU coaching tree, you know what they preach. Just tempo, movement, and I'm sure it helps these kids too.
On 2nd down, ball on the turf. Has a bit of a misconfusion there. As Mr. Warren was right there to pounce on that one.
Going the wrong way the last couple plays.
So another 3rd down scenario here. 3rd and goal. As head coach Nathan Chin utilizing that ground game. 2 to the top, 2 at the bottom. Warren in the gun, drops back, looking, swing pass, near side. Ty gets in, and he will be hit and dropped at the 5-yard line. So another 4th down and goal here, unable to capitalize with 6 after the great kick return. And that'll send the kicking unit onto the field. And to try to add the first points of the game to make it a 3-0 game. So got all the way down there, Jonathan, just could not get across that goal line to get for 6.
Yeah, and credit to the Liberty defense, just bend, don't break kind of attitude, good red zone stop.
Brandon Dominguez for the try, good snap, good hold, kick is up, it looks good, and it is good. So after the big kickoff return, the Black Tornado add 3 to the scoreboard. 3-0 is your score, just underway here at Liberty High School. We'll step aside, don't go anywhere.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Liberty High School as your Black Tornado get on the board first after a Dominguez 28-yard field goal. And the Black Tornado will go on defense first. As you're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week right here on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. So now the Black Tornado are going to have an opportunity to go on defense And you're playing against a very, very dangerous Falcon Liberty team who is no stranger to scoring points. As this season, they have scored well over 100 points in 3 weeks. So the end zone is nothing that they're shy of.
Yeah, and you said it. This will be the key to the game for North Medford. We've seen they can move the ball. Good play on special teams as we had some laundry on the field. It'll move Liberty back. But if North Medford can, I won't say completely stop this Liberty offense, but if they can limit them, create some turnovers, they'll be in good shape today.
So I didn't see what the penalty was. Was it I don't know, did you see it?
I believe it was a block in the back.
On the kickoff.
Around the 25, or around the 20.
First play from scrimmage, and the Liberty Falcons will put this ball into the air, and that one will be complete. So a first down, one throw, and the Falcons moving that football. Again, as we had talked about, they are no stranger to pay dirt. They like to go up in that hurry-up type of offense. 1 at the top, 3 at the bottom. On first down, and they will give it off. And another first down for the Falcons as that misdirection. And I don't know about you, Jonathan, but I got caught off guard there.
Yeah, just the yards after contact, running over a couple North Medford guys. Man, those trick plays always get me, especially when I'm here behind the lens. Just see me following the quarterback and got a draw play going.
Quarterback Jairo Diamond, misdirection, give it inside. And the Black Tornado are there.
They say, fool me once, shame on me.
And a pickup about 3 yards there for the Falcons, as Michael Campos was the young man there with the misdirection. As Diamond will send 2 to the top, 2 at the bottom. Looking, throwing, caught, complete, midfield. And the Falcons making their way all the way to midfield.
Thought he might have him down at the 50, broke a tackle there. Especially these bigger Portland guys, you got to tackle them low towards the legs instead of their shoulders. Going to throw you to the side.
So a 3rd down and 6 here. And that very well might be on the Black Tornado there. Fans want to remind you, Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality in Elmer's, Pita Pit, Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. And also, Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.com and how Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. So after the penalty there on North Medford, as they will go inside again. And the young man who made the PAT, Brandon Dominguez, coming up with the tackle there. As Nathan Smith was the young man there that was responsible. And he will pick up about 1 yard. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. So Black Tornado just underway here, 5:25. Jonathan McCreary to my left, Brian Gregg here on the call in this Lithia Superstore game of the week. 2nd and 9, Diamond looking, now he's got trouble. And he's got a lot of Black Tornado there trying to get rid of it, throws it downfield, and this one is incomplete as he had a man open as Parker Viner was there in the middle, and that'll bring up a 3rd down scenario here for the Black Tornado. So after the Falcons, Jonathan, were really kind of moving the football with ease, now all of a sudden the Black Tornado have settled in a little bit, and things starting to change a bit of a hair.
Yeah, once you stop those early chunk plays and get them into a 3rd and long situation, then we can really see what North Medford can dial up here. They can be a little aggressive. And I would say watch the flat, though, against this Liberty team if they run action to the outside.
3rd down 9 for the 2 and 1 Liberty Falcons. Jairo, pitch, near side. Black Tornado are there. And it will be not enough as Nathan Smith will get to the 40-yard line. And so that'll bring up a 4th down and 4. And what I would consider a bit of a no man's land at this point. So I would anticipate that head coach Eric Mollum will go for this, and he will, Jonathan.
Yeah, and we've seen both teams be aggressive early on 4th down, and I like the calls. You're going to hear that from me a lot. I always like when coaches are aggressive on 4th down. Nothing worse than seeing the punter strolling out.
So the Black Tornado went for it on 4th in their possession, and the Falcons are looking to do the same. 4th down, ball is caught, still going on the feet, and that will be enough for a 1st down. As Diamond
Yeah, not only broke a couple tackles at the end of that play, North Medford might have also gotten away with a face mask trying to get him down.
So that'll move the chains. So as the Falcons said, hey, North Medford, anything you can do, I can do better. And a misdirection, give it inside. And the Black Tornado there, Hannah Wananola is right there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and about 4.
I think it's interesting how North Medford decided to go back to the red helmets. Because when I played a couple of years ago, the time I was there was the only time we had matte black helmets.
Oh, okay.
Then they went right back to red after that. Really fun.
On 2nd down, those red helmets right there. And they will be hit and dropped in the backfield. As that big outside linebacker, Kellen Tomey, the 6'1 junior, 215 pounds, at his defensive end position, coming up nicely there. And that'll force another 3rd down and long 8 here for the Falcons. So the Black Tornado doing an outstanding job on 3rd down. Diamond looking, throwing, caught, and this will be enough for a 1st down. So a great throw and catch there that time. And it'll be enough for the 1st down. So Diamond having no problem standing back there in that pocket, Jonathan, and they convert their third down of this game.
Yeah, and he felt the pressure. Just good job stepping up, and even better catch. You saw at the end of that, had a awareness of where the marker was, sticking his arm out there. Pro move.
So 1st down for the Falcons. 2:42 to go here in the 1st. Inside zone read, given off to Smith. And Smith will pick up about 9 yards. Three nothing here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Jonathan McCurry, Brian Gregg here. Glad that you've decided to join us here on this beautiful Friday night up here in Hillsboro, Oregon, about 15 miles west of downtown Portland on your way out to the coast. They got to a high of 91 today, which I don't know how many times late September you're still with 91. So that field condition, you can feel it out there, still a little bit warm. On 2nd and 1, Diamond's got some pressure. And he will keep it himself, looking for the end zone, and he will be hit hard out of bounds. So Diamond keeps it himself, and that will be a 1st down and goal to goal here for the Falcons as they're looking to have the first touchdown of the game here with 1:51 to go on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Moving well in the warm fall weather. We're going to be dealing with these posts today, just a product of the environment. We thank you guys for tuning in and being patient with us.
So 1st down, goal to goal. Can the Black Tornado hold him? Swing pass. Diamond keeps it himself, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. As the first touchdown of the game. And it comes on the heels of the quarterback, Diamond, with 1:48 to go here in the 1st. So Diamond doing it himself to get 6 points on the board. As the PAT looks good, and it is good. So Diamond finding himself some gems out there, and he finds the end zone. 1:48 to go. Don't go anywhere, fans. Black Tornado will get the kickoff when we come back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass...
Welcome back to Hillsborough High School here on the campus of Liberty High School. At beautiful Hillsborough, Oregon, as the Black Tornado looking to respond once again. The Black Tornado taking advantage of that great kickoff team, and they will get all the way into Falcon territory as John Petrie, the 5'9" senior, is the man responsible for that one. And so the Black Tornado will take over in Falcon territory at the 48-yard line. And Jonathan, you were talking about at the break, that quarterback, Hyro Diamond for Liberty, you were mentioning has great poise and finding his open receivers on that last drive.
Yeah, and North Medford brought the pressure, and they didn't play bad on that drive. North Medford got a couple big defensive plays, but on that 3rd and long, you just saw, didn't panic, stepped up, dodged a defender or two, and got it right to his receiver on the money on the sideline.
Mason Warren on first down. Bot snap, ball's on the turf.
And a turnover, it looks like.
And a turnover there for the Black Tornado. So their first turnover of the game. And it comes at an unfortunate time. So the Falcons will get this ball back with 1:33 to go on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And not the way that you like to respond after the Falcons march their way down the field, and all of a sudden you have a bot snap, and now the Falcons get the football back. So got to dig deep here if you're a Black Tornado.
Yeah, and that just lets all the wind out of your sail, because at first you got good field position on the one side, but then you drop the ball, and all of a sudden Liberty's the one with the field position now. And the defense, no rest for the weary.
I don't know if you knew that, but football is a game of field possession. Did we know that? Did you know that?
How many times have I heard that? I think it's the first time.
3 to the top, 1 at the bottom. As the Black Tornado show 3-3. As Diamond in the pistol formation, and he will keep it himself, breaks 1 tackle. And the young man will pick up about 4 yards.
You know, not too flashy, but even just plays like that, they had him in the backfield for a 3-yard loss, turned it into 4 yards.
You know, they always say, and you know, the quarterbacks that can turn nothing into something is certainly an additional weapon. So not only is he getting it done with his legs and his arms, he's also a bit of that diamond in the rough. Has 2 tight ends, motion. And the Black Tornado right there as Michael Campos picks up about a yard. And the big fella down in the middle, Patrick Woolley, the 6'4" sophomore, in there disrupting that offensive line. So the big man down there pushing some people around, and you certainly, Jonathan, played a little down in the trenches yourself. As a D lineman, you got to make piles, right? That's kind of your role.
Yeah, stay in your gap too. Yep. Just got to make sure, as long as you keep contained, you should be good.
On 3rd down and 8, Diamond finds his open receiver, and he'll march his way all the way down into Black Tornado territory, as Ethan Jones was the man responsible for that one.
And the parallels between the last 2 drives. He had a 3rd and long from almost the exact same spot he did on the last drive when he made that big throw, and he got another 1st down here.
So Diamond, give it, toss, sweep, far side. And the Black Tornado are right there. Good defense there as Aiden Beckstead, the 6-foot junior, coming up there and making the plays. We've reached the end of 1 as the Black Tornado get on the board first, but the Falcons come back and put 7 on the board. Don't go anywhere, fans. We got a good one. right here on Table Rock Sports. We'll be back.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, as the Liberty Falcons have made their way down into Black Tornado territory. As we just start the second quarter, Jonathan McCreary, Brian Gregg over here, as that sun has begun to go down. And you can start to feel that it's a little sticky out up here. We're not exactly in one of the press boxes. We're just off to the bit of the left. And you can certainly feel that it's still pretty warm out there, Jonathan.
Yeah, it feels a little humid even, which is a little weird for this area, but.
And the Black Tornado indicating that there's a fumble. Ball on the turf and recovered by the Black Tornado. As the Black Tornado were jumping around there, ball was on the turf. And the Black Tornado coming up with the big turnover. So the turnover that they needed, they came right back and they responded. So they'll get this football right back, Jonathan.
And, man, what a break. After fumbling the ball on your last offensive possession, you get the ball back with your defense. And North Medford's going to have another shot here.
So they're fired up over there on that sideline. Big momentum swing here. And nothing would be bigger here for head coach Nathan Chin if he can march his team to get some points on the board. First down, looking all the way downfield. And incomplete as Mason Warren has his first incompletion of the game.
Maybe just a little bit too much air because right through the middle of the field had a receiver streaking open.
Fans want to remind you, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned, family-run Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. I've heard that name, Bill's Glass, for so long back in my days in Southern Oregon. So iconic Bill's Glass down there, Jonathan.
And when you hear that crash, think Bill's Glass.
2 at the top on second down, inside zone read. And that big offensive line up there just pushing their way. As the big fella down there, Terrell Kim, the 6'3 sophomore, the big fella, opening that door and punching the monkey, and he's pulling through, lighting up that linebacker in there. So the big fella getting himself some love.
Yeah, and both these teams, similar styles so far. This game's going by quick because they're just trying to chew up yards on the ground right now.
So that gets the ball back to the initial line of scrimmage. So after the forced turnover there by the Black Tornado, they now find themselves in a third down situation. And this one is complete. As Bryce Dyer. And that'll be enough for a first down. So the young man picking up 10 yards.
Yeah, and good placement on that ball. I thought he might have been short of the sticks, but right on the money at the marker gets him a first down.
So Warren in the gun, 2 at the top, double tight. Give it off inside, zone read. And Ty Pugliano will pick up about 4 yards. As Ty has 7 yards on the ground on 2 carries here tonight. 1:02 here in the second. As a quick game recap, North Medford got on the board with 8:08 after the Dominguez 28-yard field goal. And then the ensuing series, Diamond marched his way all the way down the field as the young man got in the end zone, kept it himself with 1:48 in the first. And we've made our way here into the second with 9:40 on the John L. Scott scoreboard in the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. And on the second down, onto the near side, penalty flag will fly. As Hana will get a first down, but we'll check that penalty flag.
Looks to be in the area of holding.
You know, I don't know much, but that's one thing I do know. Flag is down in that area. Your odds are pretty good there, Jonathan.
Yeah, not a great sign if you're North Medford either, because you're finally starting to move the ball a little bit. Then you have to find yourself 10 yards backwards, as call is confirmed.
So a shot block there on the big fellas down low, so that'll back them up. So after the great run there by Hana to the near side, the play will be negated. So this will back them up. And there's one thing head coach Nathan Shin does not like. That is what they like to call SIW, self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah, and right suspect, wrong crime. If anything, that chop block hurts a little more than holding does.
Well said. 3 to the top, 1 at the bottom. On second down and about 23. And they will be hit and dropped in the backfield as Mason Warren didn't have much time back there. So that'll bring up a third down and about a 29 here.
Yeah, and you just see one penalty like that go from moving the ball almost at midfield to in the shadow of your own goal.
So Warren setting up the screens. Got some men there, but unable to capitalize as Hana had a blocker out front there. But the Falcons were not fooled, and that will send out the punting unit for the Black Tornado for the first punt of this game. And after looking at this one, the Falcons potentially are going to have excellent field position. So you got to cover downfield, and the Black Tornado have got to have a defensive stand against this high-powered offense in the Liberty Falcons.
Yeah, and it's asking a lot. I like what North Medford's defense has been doing today. They've been doing their best, but the offense has to help put them in a position to succeed.
And Warren will handling the punting duties. And this one will take a Black Tornado bounce. Great punt. And this one will go all the way to the 48-yard line, and that's where the Falcons will take over. So after the turnover there by the Falcons, unable to convert, and the Falcons will now take over at their own 48. Don't go anywhere.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Liberty High School as you're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week right here on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular. On first down for the Falcons. And some shifty moves there. And a big first down there, picking up by Michael Campos. And boy, I'll tell you one thing, this Falcon offense, Jonathan, they go to some zone read, they go to some misdirection, they go to some it's almost some wing T action. I mean, it kind of go all over the place.
Yeah, and if the simple stuff works, they just start incorporating more complex running schemes, and then you got plays like this.
Over to the near side, and the Black Tornado are right there. As Ty Pugliano coming up from his linebacker position and sticking his nose down in there.
Gotta like what they've been doing so far, though. Can North Medford get another stop here?
Big second down here for the Black Tornado. Let's give it off inside. And again, Black Tornado right there as they were trying to get it to the speedster, Tanner Steinbach. But again, Brandon Dominguez, a name that we've called a couple times tonight already, coming up from that linebacker defensive end position and really causing some havoc there in the backfield. So well done there by Mr. Dominguez.
Yeah, and I love seeing good D-line play. I played D-line. I see those guys inside. They're holding their blocks, holding their positions inside.
On 3rd and 11, Diamond looking for his man downfield, and the Falcons are looking for a pass interference call, but the official indicates that there was not enough contact, and that'll bring up a 4th down for the Falcons, and the Falcon faithful respectfully disagree with the officials.
Now, I couldn't see the whole thing, but it definitely looked like there was some contact. I don't know if it was incidental, legs getting caught up, but the receiver fell down on the play. But they say play on, and if so, that's a big break here for North.
Big break for the Black Tornadoes. So the second 4th down scenario here. The last time the Falcons went for it, they converted the first down, which led to the first 6 points of the game. And a timeout on the field by the Black Tornado. 7-3, 6:15 to go here in the second on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You're watching live coverage of the Lithia Store Game of the Week. Don't you dare go anywhere. We'll be back.
Gather and memories are made. Cap Rock Northwest Grill.
And welcome back to the Lithia Store Game of the Week. Jonathan McCreary, Brian Gregg here on the headset. Glad you've decided to spend your evening with us here as your Black Tornado have made their way up north here to beautiful Hillsboro, Oregon. And on 4th down, the Falcons will punt this one away, and it will go out of bounds at about their own 25-yard line. So the Black Tornado will not fooled on that one. So a big stand there for the Black Tornado. And now the Black Tornado will have an opportunity to go back on offense and try to add some points to that scoreboard.
Yeah, and I've been really impressed with this North Medford defense, specifically that D-line, the defensive ends and linebacker group, putting pressure on this Liberty team. Liberty, as much as they've moved the ball, just one touchdown to show for it, and only a 4-point game here.
Pretty good crowd here tonight as the Falcon faithful. Great student section over here to our left. Beautiful venue here where they play the Les Schwab Invitational here. As fly sweep near side. As Alexander Angulo, the 5'6 speedster, coming over from the far side, and he carries the ball for the first time tonight. And he will pick up about 7 yards. So the young man getting himself in the book here. I like how head coach Nathan Chin, Jonathan, is mixing it up with a little fly sweep, some misdirection, some keeper. I mean, I like the direction that Black Tornado is going right now.
Yeah, and they're matching pace with pace because you see Liberty doing the same thing on the other side. North Medford trying to keep up.
So the Black Tornado unable to advance the ball towards their end zone on that prior play, and they will lose about a yard. So a 3rd down and about 5 here for the Black Tornado. And as Jonathan, you've talked about so many times, the importance of converting 3rd down situations are so imperative, especially when you play against a team like the Falcons.
Yeah, and you can't move the wrong way, as we've seen in the last couple drives for North Medford. Get yourself in a manageable position.
As Warren finds his wide open man, as Bryce Dyer still on his feet and picks up 10 yards. And Bryce coming up with another big time catch. And the catch and throw will be enough for another first down.
And we are less than 40 minutes into this game. We're almost at halftime, about 4:40 left to go here. And a lot of run plays between these two teams have been keeping that clock churning.
I was going to say, that's a great point. We're almost to halftime, and it's only 7:39. That's a great point.
Really goes to show you the offensive ideas these two teams share.
On first down, penalty flag flies. Second one flies. As Hanna will be the man responsible for the carry here, but we will check the flag. And then any indication, I would anticipate that might be either too many men on the line of scrimmage, which would indicate a illegal formation, but I don't know that.
They did throw it awfully quick. If I had to guess, I would agree with you.
Yep, illegal formation. They will decline the penalty, so the Falcons will decline it. And a 2 penalty call there, a holding and illegal formation. So I anticipate they will they will accept the holding call and decline the illegal formation. What do you bet?
Yeah, I think you're right. And those kind of calls always confuse me at the high school level because I always figure that illegal formation is a pre-snap penalty, which will go into effect automatically. But as I learned last week, you're going to give the coach the option to decline one or the other.
So a big penalty. So a first down and 23. Swing pass. Ball complete. And the Black Tornado will make their way and pick up about 9 yards. 5 yards short of the initial line of scrimmage. So a second down and about a 20 here, as the initial yard marker indicates to be at about the 42-yard line. As the ball sits at about the 36-yard line. Fans want to remind you these games would not be possible, as this game is brought to you in part by Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road at many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. So on second down, Warren looking for his speedster down the right-hand side. And Bryce Dyer unable to haul that one in. And so that'll bring up about a third down and about 17 and a half. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, not a lot of options going to be coming up. Going to either want to throw it deep or try for a screen here.
Yeah, and Warren really is throwing the ball well. He's 5 for 7 here in the first half, so certainly not a poor performance by any means. As he has a long third down scenario, 3 at the bottom. Warren drops back, a lot of time, looking, throws, and this one will be complete.
And back in no man's land here. Going to see if Coach Chin opts to stay aggressive.
And not enough to pick up the first down, so that'll bring up a 4th down and 4. And Coach Chin will allow to punt this one away. As again, Mason Warren, the quarterback, is the young man responsible for the kicking duties. So second punt of the game for him here. 2:18 on the John L. Scott scoreboard as your Black Tornado get on the board first. And it's been a back and forth heavyweight bout, as this one takes a Black Tornado bounce. And this one will make its way all the way down to the 8-yard line with 2:03 to go here. Can the Black Tornado hold him before we head to intermission? We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone. Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your
Welcome back to the broadcast here. On first down, the Falcons give it inside to their big man up the middle. As that clock will wind down to 1:47. As Diamond on second down will keep this one himself, showing some of his speed, picks up the first down. And the young man will scamper about 22 yards. And that'll be a Falcon first down. 127-3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Fans, at halftime, Jonathan and I will provide our first half thoughts, and really a quick first half. And on first down, Diamond looking for a streaker going down the right-hand side.
You know, the refs are letting corners and receivers kind of hand fight today. I can't say I disagree. I like letting them be competitive out there. And North Medford corners playing good on the outside in their press.
Certainly running that one-on-one matchup down there. That cover one that Nathan Chin is a big fan of. 104-7-3 is your count. Diamond in the gun. Looking, throws, caught, far side. And they will make their way all the way down to the first down marker. And that will move the chains, and the Falcons will take a timeout, and we will join them. 53 seconds to go, 7-3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Don't go anywhere.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler Jeep Dodge and, of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular. As the Falcons on first down, near side, ball caught, complete, out of bounds. The Falcon, at the Black Tornado 40-yard line. So Diamond doing a great job there once again to move the chains. 46 ticks. Diamond, pressure, get to him. And the Black Tornado will hit and dropped in the backfield, and a big sack coming up at a huge time. And that's what the Black Tornado needed right there with 39 seconds to go there, Jonathan, coming up with the big time sack. And boy, that is the type of momentum that you need, especially when the Falcons were pushing the ball down the field.
And guess who? It's that D-line again. They've been stepping up for North Medford today, and that's what I like to see from that position unit.
From the big fellas in the trenches, the guys that don't get the love that they always should deserve, but we'll try to give as much love as we possibly can. Fans, we hope you're enjoying the TableRockSports.net website, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and managed by Paradox Media. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to our friends on the pond. And also thank you to Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers to our YouTube channel. Over 250,000 views and counting, and closing in on 1,500 YouTube subscribers. Thank you to you all. On 2nd and 5, Diamond throwing downfield. Got a man. And this one will be incomplete. And the Falcon faithful asking for a flag. And the official indicating there was nothing there. I think that was a good no call from our vantage point.
Especially on that one. And we've seen some physical play today so far between these corners and receivers. But I think he just put his arms up, didn't get there before the ball got there.
Penalty flag on the field. And it looks like it was a late hit on the quarterback. So in any event, a penalty will push the football forward for the Falcons. With 32 seconds to go.
Yeah, and a big call. Got 30 seconds left. Now you got a first down and a lot of opportunity to kind of do what you want here if you're Liberty.
Diamond looking, swing pass, far side, tornado there. Got him. Huge play there. Coming up from his outside linebacker position to make the play. And the Falcons will be forced to call another timeout. And a big play coming up there by the Black Tornado and a huge 2nd down and 14. And we'll step aside with 19 seconds to go here. 7-3 is your count on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Don't go anywhere.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week right here on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular. Jonathan McCurry, the man behind the lens with the headset on, the wizard, the man does it all. On 2nd and 15, Black Tornado there, hit and dropped in the backfield as Diamond unable to elude that one. And the Black Tornado with a huge sack with 7 seconds remaining as they will try to get one blast play. Clock winds down, 2-1, and spiked right at the end of regulation. And so we'll find out exactly what had happened there. And it looks like the officials are indicating that the first half is now completed. So a huge sack there by the Black Tornado. And they will head into the locker room down 4, but a hard-fought game by Nathan Chin as his team. Both teams going back and forth, and they certainly got to be pleased right now as that high-powered offense of Liberty held to 7 points there in the first half. We'll step aside when we come back. Jonathan and I will provide our first half thoughts as you're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. 7-3 is your score as we're here at halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
And memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to beautiful Hillsboro, Oregon, on the campus of Liberty High School. As you're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, right here on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular. Jonathan McCurry, Brian Gregg here on the call as we're here at the Medford Parks and Rec halftime show. And fans, for your latest recreation guide, all the sports league classes and special events to name, visit playmedford.com to learn more. So, North Medford, big first half. Jonathan, they did exactly what they needed to do to put themselves in a position to win this football game. As we talked about in the pregame show, Liberty is no stranger to that end zone. Have already scored over 100 points in 3 weeks here. Right here at halftime, you held them to 7. Head coach Chin doing the right things to hold his defense. Now, quarterback Mr. Diamond, pretty efficient through the air. But when the Black Tornado had to come up with big plays, they did. And as you've talked about, it's the big men down in the trenches that have caused some issues for them. What do they have to do in the second half to try to put themselves in position to win this game?
Yeah, as we mentioned before, it started down low, that D-line playing up to their potential today. And North Medford, this is an absolute win for them to only be down by 4 points here. Of course, there's a lot of different things that they can do better. They had some penalties that drove them back. They lost some yards when they had good field position. But this is where you want to be if you're North. I'd say capitalize on those kinds of chances you get in the second half, because this Liberty team is going to wake up sooner or later. You want to be on the right side of that thing when they turn it around.
Going to the other side on the offensive side here, Mason Warren doing a nice job managing that offense. In the first half, he was 5 for 7 through the air, 62 yards, and he really just took advantage of some open wide receivers. Their running game was solid with 67 yards in the first half on the ground. So, and as you alluded to, Jonathan, this is kind of a North Medford ideal scenario here. Run the football, play good defense, and that's exactly what they did in that first half. I am going to be curious, though, coming out in this second half, if they're going to use the legs of Diamond, because we saw what he could do when he spread it out. I'm going to be curious to know if that's the transition or the change that they make in the second half.
Yeah, we saw him make some big throws, and we know he can get yards through the air, but if they can kind of use that, like you were saying, we saw him turn a 5-yard loss that would have been a sack into like a 20-yard gain there at the end of the half. So we'll see what he can do. And also, if you're watching it right here on YouTube, leave a comment in the live stream chat if you can. We're looking for whoever's wearing number 85 today because he was absolutely tearing it up on the defensive side for North Medford.
A little bit of help from the folks back home. If you're just joining us here to start the game, Black Tornado had a huge kickoff return to start this one. Unable to capitalize with 6, but they put 3 on the board after a 27-yard field goal by Mr. Dominguez with 8:08. And then Mr. Diamond on the other side for the Falcons found pay dirt for 6 points with 1:48 in the first. And there was no score in the second as we're here at halftime in the Medford Parks and Rec halftime show as the marching band of Liberty entertaining the fans here tonight. What I think it looks to be a Snow White or Sleeping Beauty. I think it's a Sleeping Beauty out there, but I'm just guessing. With the artificial bed over there and the music, the Disney music, I don't know, but maybe we can figure it out. But glad you're part of the broadcast here. We'll step aside as this is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week powered by Cisco Cellular. Jonathan McCreary, Brian Gregg, as we're here at halftime at Liberty High School on the Medford Parks and Rec halftime show. Well, don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by Table Rock Sports in partnership with Cisco Cellular, as we're here at halftime in the Medford Parks and Rec halftime show. 7-3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And fans, after this one, we got an exciting one next week as the Falcons will welcome in the Tide of Glencoe, a bit of a arch rival about 6 miles from this area. And
as we get into our league
here to the Valley, and fans want to make sure that we give a bit of a shout out to the folks listening back home. Jonathan, a little thank you to them for helping us out with number 85.
Yeah, and thanks to Cooper in the live chat for giving us a little heads up. Number 85, AJ Pugliano, had a big sack to end the first half at Medford.
Fans, while I got you here, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon, locally owned, family-run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. And also thank you to our sponsor, including our title sponsor, Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62 as your presenting sponsor, and Cisco Cellular with 7 locations throughout Southern Oregon to serve you. So we got about 3.5 minutes here at halftime as the cheerleaders of Liberty High School entertaining the Falcon faithful And head coach Nathan Chin has 24 minutes to try to put his team back on top, and nothing would be more special than to make that trek up north and hit that road trip back home and try to move their team to a 2-1 on the year. But they got a lot of work that they got to do. Glad you decided to join us. We're excited to bring you all the coverage right here. We'll step aside, but when we come back, we will kick this one off here in the second half. 7-3 is your count as the Falcons on top. We'll be back.
It takes meticulous planning, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime shows. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week right here on Table Rock Sports, powered by U.S. Cellular. 7-3 is the count here at halftime on the John L. Schott scoreboard, serving Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. And unfortunately, Jonathan, I hate to sour your day here, but you got caught. You were breaking the law today, by the way. You're a criminal right now. So, I know that you got to nurse your wounds a little bit. So, unfortunate that, before you got over here, you had a little gift on the windshield.
Yeah, I got a parking ticket. One of the many wonderful things that I have learned about living here in downtown Portland. Just parking outside my own house, too. They have zone parking in the downtown area that you have to worry about. It's not like back home in Medford where I can just park outside on the street if I wanted to, or even in Ashland. So, that was a nice start to today.
Well, you know what? There's no better guy that they could give a ticket to. So you still got a smile on your face. I guess that's all that matters.
For sure. And how could I not be smiling out here when we're covering this football game? Get to watch my alma mater play. Went to North Medford from 2012 to 2016.
Well, a steep tradition and success, and nothing would be more special if head coach Nathan Chin could bring back some of that firepower back to hang some hardware in the friendly confines of North Medford. So as both teams make their way back out on the field for some light stretching, we will take one more break, but when we come back, we will start the second half. 7-3 is your score on the John L. Schott scoreboard as you're watching live coverage right here on Table Rock Sports.
And memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Talked to Joe a couple days ago about getting us a camera.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And welcome back to Hillsboro, Oregon, about 15 miles west of downtown Portland. Right here in the home of Intel, as many people like to say. It's the home of Intel. And, you know, Jonathan, one crazy thing about this football game, as I was thinking about at the break here, it's almost like the team that has the ball last might be the one that will be victorious here. For some reason, I got this feeling that if the Black Tornado can have the lead and they're the team that is holding on to the football as we're getting close to the end, I think that running game is going to be a huge advantage for him and head coach Nathan Chin.
Yeah, and this has been the flow of the game for both teams. There's just can't quite complete the drive when they get across the 50. North Medford's still within reach here in this game. That's where you want to be, too.
So the Black Tornado will kick this one off here to start the second half. And the Black Tornado doing a nice job covering downfield. And the Falcons will take over at their own 32-yard line. So got to hunker down, play some good defense. And that's definitely one thing that head coach Nathan Chin prides himself on, running the football and playing powerful in the trenches type defense. Jonathan McCreary, Brian Gregg here as we're just underway here in the second, as it was all scoring in the first quarter, no scoring in the second. And that's how we made our way to 7-3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. As Diamond will open this one up, 3 receivers at the bottom. Drop back, caught, complete.